Please repeat this after me. Om Khadgam Chakragadeshu Chapaparighan. Om Khadgam Chakragadeshu Chapaparighan. Shulam Bhushundim Shiraha. Shulam Bhushundim Shiraha. Shankham Sandhadadim Karaistrinayanam. Shankham Sandhadatim Karaistrinayanam. Sarvanga Bhushavritam. Sarvanga Bhushavritam. Yam Hantum Madhukaitavau. Yam Hantum Madhukaitavau. Jalaja Bhustustava Supte Harau. Jalaja Bhustustava Supte Harau. Neelashmadyutimasya Padadashaka. Neelashmadyutimasya Padadashaka. Seve Mahakalikam. Seve Mahakalikam. We are studying the first chapter, Devi Mahatmyam, Pratama Adhyaya. We had completed our study in the first chapter, the 85th verse. Now we will chant from 86th verse, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. In our book which we are studying, Devi Mahatmyam, page 20th, 86th verse onwards, we shall study that. Prabodham cha jagat Swami niyatam achyuto laghuhu bodhascha kriyatamasya hantumetau mahasurau. Now we shall learn to chant it. I have chanted it in a prose order so that you can understand what are the words there. Now in the poetical way, let us chant it. Prabodham cha jagat Swami. Prabodham cha jagat Swami. Niyatam achyuto laghuhu. Niyatam achyuto laghuhu. Bodhascha kriyatamasya. Bodhascha kriyatamasya. Hantumetau mahasurau. Hantumetau mahasurau. We have now learned to chant the 86th, 87th verse. Now, Rishi Rivacha, the Rishi, Sumedha is telling. So, that is also taken as one verse, 88th verse, Rishi Rivacha. Evam stuta tada Devi tamasi tatra vedhasa Vishno prabodhanarthaya. Vishnoho prabodhanarthaya. So when there is Vishnoho, Visarga and Pakara, prabodhanarthaya, then when we join that two words, we should pronounce in this way. Vishno afkara. Vishno prabodhanarthaya. Nihantum madhukaitavau. एवं स्तुता तदा देवी, एवं स्तुता तदा देवी, तामसी तत्र वेधसा, तामसी तत्र वेधसा, विष्णोः प्रबोधनार्थाय, विष्णोः प्रबोधनार्थाय, निहन्तुं मधुकैटभौ, निहन्तुं मधुकैटभौ. Before chanting this, we have to tell Rishiruvacha, Rishiruvacha. The Rishi, that is Sumedhas, told this. Until now, it was Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma, the creator, who was praising the divine mother. So all this from Brahmavacha up till the 87th verse, it was Rishi, the Brahmavacha. Brahma was extolling the divine mother. Now Rishi, Sumedha, is telling to the Vaishya, the businessman, Samadhi, and the Raja, Suratha. So now Rishi is telling them, Evam stuta tada devi tamasi tatra vedasa, Vishnoho prabodhanarthaya nihantum madhukaitabau. Now we are going to learn the 90th verse. Netrasya nasika bahu hridayebhyas tatho rasaha, nirgamya darshane tasthau, brahmano avyakta janmanaha. Then the next verse, 91st verse is uttasthau cha jagannatha taya mukto janardanaha, ekarnavehi shayanat tataha sa dadrishecha tau. Now we shall learn to chant it in the poetical way. The 90th verse. Netrasya nasika bahu, netrasya nasika bahu, hridayebhyas tatho rasaha, hridayebhyas tatho rasaha, nirgamya darshane tastau, nirgamya darshane tastau, brahmano vyakta janmanaha, brahmano vyakta janmanaha, uttasthau cha jagannataha, uttasthau cha jagannataha, taya mukto janardanaha, taya mukto janardanaha, ekarnavehi shayanat, ekarnavehi shayanat, tatassa dadrishe chatau, tatassa dadrishe chatau. To get some clarity on chanting, you can note Evam, and that is the 88th verse, after, even while chanting Rishiruvacha, on the VA, on the alphabet A, on the head of it, there is one line. What is it indicating? It is indicating that we have to elongate the sound. How? Now, if that line on the head A was not there, then you were supposed to chant it as Va. Because that line on A is there, you have to elongate it 2 units of time. You have to chant it for, that is called, see, in the vowels, that is called as swara in Sanskrit. A, I, U, U, R, L, A, I, O, Au, Ang, Ah. These are the vowels in Sanskrit. See, the first alphabet is A, we are using only 1 unit of time. So it is called hrasva. When we use 2 units of time to chant this, it becomes ah. So that in English you cannot show because the English is aphonetical. Sanskrit, whatever we write, we chant it exactly like that. So here we cannot show that in English. Ra, ya. Ya is 1 unit. Ana, Narayana. Na is also elongated. Narayana, ya. That is the way to pronounce Narayanaya. Likewise, see many places in the book you can see on the head of A, the horizontal thing is given. So we shall note all that here so that you will learn it properly. See, Devi. So when the Divine Mother, it is feminine. So we have to elongate it as Devi. Deva is male god. So there is no elongation. So ikarantaha strilingaha, feminine, then we have to elongate Devi, Nadi. So we can understand that is feminine. So here Devi, Tada, then. So there also on the A you can see the elongated sign. Tada, Devi, Tamasi. See again on both A of Ta and C, they have put that sign, diacritical mark. So it should be pronounced as Tamasi. Then Tatra, there. Vedasa. See, there is DHA. Ve, you cannot chant it as Vedasa. It is Mahaprana. Mahaprana means now when coming to consonants. What I taught was about the vowels. Now I am telling about consonant. Consonant is always chanted adding the vowel to it. But the two different way of chanting consonant is using less force of your lungs and using more force of your lungs. Then what is the term given to is the terminology Alpa prana. What is prana? Energy, life force. So alpa means little, maha means big, prana means life force, energy. So the lung energy, if you use less energy, it is called alpa prana. How? Veda. It is our Veda. But here Veda, DHA, not DA, dha. So you are using more lung power, Veda. So that is the difference between pronunciation. So if you learn all these differences in the beginning, because you have been acquainted with English, I have to teach you slowly. That's why one by one, whenever the chance comes, I'm taking you through that so that slowly you will learn it. So when Hanuman for the first time met Ramachandra in Kishkinda, while he was talking, Lord Rama and Lakshmana noted that the pronunciation of Hanuman was so perfect. They could understand, and Ramachandra praised to Lakshmana. See, you might have learnt grammar and Vedas nicely. That's why he is chanting, his pronunciation is so nice. So, when the pronunciation is clear, then the meaning is clear, and also the writing will not be wrong. That's why slowly I will introduce so that you should not get bored or you should not get fatigued. That's why whenever I get a chance, I take you through the pronunciation. So here, Vedha Sa, Vedha Sa. Then Vishnu Ho. When that H and below the H there is a dot, that is Visarga. What is that in the vowels? Ang, Ah. So this Ah here, Vishnu, that is the word, how we have to pronounce. So in Vishnu, V-I-S, under the S, the diacritical mark is one dot has been given. So now how should you pronounce it? It is not S, you do it as Sa. Now here it is not Sa, Sha, Vish. Then next N, we have another dot under it, that is called diacritical mark. Then you should chant it as not Na, but as Na. The retroflex, what is that? Murdhanya. The tongue should touch the top of your mouth, the upper portion of your mouth. See how perfectly Sanskrit the pronunciation is made. Every different part is taken care of. That's why Sanskrit is the most perfect language, and that is the only language which can be easily adopted. Why? Because this has all these special things. If you are interested, slowly you can learn it. I will not go into the details so that you should not get bored. Let me come to the meaning. Now, how to pronounce Vishnu? V-I-S is Vish. No, that is not Na. It is like while the bell is ringing, you tell ding dong, that Ana. Ana. Gana, 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 ana. Not Na. See, when you are telling Na, your tongue touches the teeth. So that is the different way. When your tongue touches the upper portion of the, which is called retroflex, the murdhanya, then the pronunciation is different. It is Na. The tongue is going and touching up. So that is the beautiful way everything is done in Sanskrit. So, Vishnu Prabodhanarthaya. See, Na, again it is elongated. Tha, T-H-A, Mahaprana, and also elongated. Then, Nihantum, Madhu, Kaitabo, Madhu, it's not Madhu, Madhu, D-H-U, Mahaprana. Kaita, Bhau, B-H-A-U, Bhau, again that is Mahaprana. So, these are the way you can learn slowly. I will be repeating it whenever chance comes. Let us go to the meaning. Now, I think even the last verse 91 is also learnt to how we have learned to chant it. We'll go to the meaning. 86. Prabodhancha Jagat Swami Niyatam Achyuto Laguhu Bodhascha Kriyatamasya Hantumetau Mahasurau. So there in that 86, what is Lord telling? Our Brahma is praising, O Mother, these two unassailable asuras, the demons Madhu and Kaitaba, with your superior powers, please, you have to destroy them. So what should you do? Let Lord Vishnu, the master of the world, be quickly awakened from sleep and rouse up his nature to slay these two asuras. Now, here in this 86th verse, Brahma is telling, is using the word Achyuta for Lord Vishnu. So we should know why is he telling Achyuta to Lord Vishnu? What is the speciality? How did that word Achyuta been given to Lord Vishnu? Now, again, Vishnu has 1000 names, or it may be more too. We chant Vishnu Sahasranama, 1000 names of Lord Vishnu. In that, one of the name of Lord is Achyuta. So what is the literal meaning of Achyuta? Chuti means destruction, who will change. Means opposite of that. Achyuta meaning immortal, indestructible. See, our body, our mind, all the things in the world are destructible, they are changing. But the Lord Vishnu is called Achyuta because he doesn't change, he doesn't get destroyed. That's why the term Achyuta, immortality, indestructibility. The name, this name conveys the idea of being eternal. He will never die, he will never be destroyed, and unchanging. We have been thinking and explaining about the nature of our Atman in Bhagavad Gita. All this has come. So, if you have learnt about Bhagavad Gita in our Bhagavad Gita classes, you will get an idea of what is Achyuta. So, it conveys the idea of being eternal and unchanging. So, here Vishnu is referred as Achyuta, who is indestructible, who is immortal. Now, what is that to us? Okay, from the high standpoint of Vedanta and Atman Parabrahman, it is okay. But for devotees, how should we now connect this name of Lord Vishnu? As devotees, we are at a lower level. We can't go reach the higher level of the knowledgeable people, men of wisdom. We are ordinary people. For us, we want devotion. We are all devotees. How can we take this word? So here, the word can be taken for devotees as incapable of decay or destruction. But what is, how can we connect it to us? Infallible. Someone who cannot fail or be mistaken. If you approach him, if you surrender to that Lord, he will never give you up. He will protect you. That is the meaning. Incapable of or infallible, someone who will not, who cannot fail. When I remember this word fail, my mind goes back to some place in Chennai. In olden days, it was called Madras, long back. Then they changed it as Chennai. Now, there in Chennai, there is one street, one area where there are a lot of tuition centers for preparing for the chartered accountants. Chartered accountancy in India, I think here also in South Africa, is very, very difficult to clear that examination. So there too in India also it's very difficult. They may take 7, 8, 9, 10 attempts to clear that chartered accountancy. So many people have to take the help of tutorials. So there are lot of tutorials in that street. Everywhere the chartered accountants will be trained to clear that examination. So you can see because of so many tutorials and colleges which train you for chartered accountancy, so there will be lot of hostels and the PG, paying guest, where a lot of students, these chartered accountancy students will stay and study. So in that street, there is one church, the Christian church, Jesus Christ. They have put a picture of Jesus Christ, Catholic church, and below they have written, Jesus never fails. Fails means if you approach him, he will always protect you. That is the meaning. Jesus never fails. See, that is the one here. Infallible means, Achyuta means someone who cannot fail. But what did these chartered accountancy students do? They are going every day in that street. They are reading it. What is it? Jesus never fails. So what did they get it out of it? They got a different meaning. So it was very tough to clear the chartered accountancy examination. So some mischievous boy, he wrote underneath that Jesus never fails. What did he write? Ask Jesus to write chartered accountancy, he will surely fail. So that's a different thing. So here, Achyuta means someone for devotees who cannot fail. When you approach him, when you pray to him, he will never fail. He will come to your rescue. That is why he is called Achyuta, or be mistaken, infallible. So other meaning from the Vedantic and the Parabrahma, the Atman, the formless aspect is immortality and indestructibility. Chuta means destruction. So one who will not change, one who will not be destroyed, who will be always there, that is the idea. Now Vishnu is given the name indestructible. That's why here Brahma, the creator, this creator has been created by Vishnu. He comes, he is born in the navel. A lotus will come out of the navel of Lord Vishnu. In that lotus, Brahma is created. So the creator of this Brahma, the Chaturmukha Brahma, the creator of the creator is Vishnu. And why am I explaining so much? Because that Vishnu, that Achyuta has come as Ramakrishna here. That is our Ramakrishna, Narayana, Gaya Vishnu, Gadadhara Vishnu. So Achyuta, he will never fail. He will always protect you. So here you can see Vishnu sitting on the lotus. Can you see that? Always they keep the flower vase. You can't see the lotus. Underneath there is the 1,000-petal lotus. So he is sitting on the lotus, Lord Vishnu, who has created even Brahma. So he is Achyuta. Okay. Now, Prabodham cha Jagat Swami Niyatam Achyuto Laguhu. Brahma is praying to the Divine Mother, telling that, O Mother, Mahakali, let Vishnu, the master of the world, be quickly awakened from sleep. Is he sleeping like all of us? Ramakrishna many times used to tell, God never sleeps. He is always awake. Why? So that we, all of us, can go to sleep. We can sleep nicely, so he will be always awake. God never sleeps. That's why in Bangalore center, many of the centers, even in Belur Math and many other centers, they have a Shayana Gruha for God. Whichever traditional temples you go, there will be a Shayana Gruha. What is Shayana Gruha? So to tell from the South African normal language, Shayana means bed or sleeping. So Shayana Griha means bedroom. So in every temple, whichever you go, whether you go to old temples, there will be a Shayana Griha means bedroom. Why? After all this thing, like a king, the Lord will be sitting there and looking after all the people who come there. After that, he will be allowed to go in the night time when they close. They will take him to that bedroom and make him to sleep. Again, early in the morning, they will go and they will sing Suprabhata. What is that? Good morning song. So, O Lord, for Venkateshwara in Tirupati, they will sing. What is that? Kausalya Suprajarama Purva Sandhya Pravartate Uttishta Narasayar Dula Kartavyam Daivamanikam. So like that they sing. Like that we too sing here in the morning. Swami Chandikanandaji, after the Arati, we sing Suprabhatam. When? Early in the morning at 5 o'clock. How? Ramakrishna Suprabhata is there. So we will sing that, O Lord Ramakrishna, please wake up. So like that, here we have that Lord. He is now sleeping. What is this sleep? Just now you told God doesn't sleep. So it is Yoga Nidra. When does he sleep? The whole world is now absorbed into Lord. During the Pralaya, dissolution, everything is absorbed, nothing is there. Then what is the work of Lord Vishnu? Maintenance, taking care of everything. If there is any problem going there, taking care of it. What is the work of Brahma? To create. What is the work of Vishnu? To sustain, to maintain. What is the work of Lord Shiva? To absorb everything into himself, dissolution. And the whole universe is absorbed and nobody is there, everything is sleeping now. Darkness, everything in dissolution, pralaya. At that time, the maintainer, the manager, the sustainer, no work for him. So what will he do? He will go to meditation. That is called Yoga Nidra. It's a special kind of sleep. So Lord Vishnu is in Yoga Nidra. Now the creation process has started. Brahma has been created, Brahma has to create, but before that, two demons from the ear wax of Lord Vishnu. Why ear wax? What do you do if there is wax in the ears? You will take out and throw it away. So, unwanted. The tamas and rajas. So, the demons have been created. And they came out and they saw, even before us, Brahma is there. Who is this fellow? Competition. So, they wanted to kill him. At that time, now Brahma wanted Vishnu to wake up from Yoga Nidra and protect him or kill those demons. But he is occupied. Who is giving that? The Tamasi Devi, Kali, Mahakali, has put him to sleep, Yoga Nidra. So now he is praying to the Divine Mother, Mahakali. Oh Mother, please let Vishnu come out of this Yoga Nidra. He should wake up and fight these demons, Madhu and Kaitaba, and kill them. So that's why Brahma praised. Whom? Who did he praise? Mahakali. Why? Because she was now putting Lord Vishnu, the sustainer, who has to wake up and do always. He cannot sleep. When this whole world is created, he should be always like a manager, going to every part, taking avatara again and again. He has to come down and protect, and whenever anything problem, he has to go and take care. He is the sustainer, he is the maintainer. So now you have to wake him up, otherwise these demons may kill me. That's why he is praying. So just now we told the name Achyuta, infallible, who will never fail. So he has to get up and never fail us from all the trouble. So that's why when Brahma prayed, he is praying to the Divine Mother. Oh Mother, please wake up Lord Vishnu, who is the master of this world. He should be quickly awakened from this Yoga Nidra and rouse up his nature to slay these two great asuras. In the last class, I told about what are these asuras. I took up one by one, Madhu, Kaitaba, and in the next adhyaya, we get other different people like Chanda, Munda, then we have the Mahishasura, then we have the Shumba, Nishumbha, then we have Raktabijasura. So like that, so many demons. I took one by one and I told these are all different character, nature, the demoniacal qualities in us representing us. Otherwise, it is of no use at all. What is the use of studying? They were some long time, 50,000 years back, there were some demons and the Divine Mother killed them. Okay, it is a very nice story to hear. What is that to mean now in this 2025? So whether it is 2025, whether it is 1925 or another century after 100 years, we have this demoniacal nature. Anybody is born, we will have this demoniacal nature in this form. I have explained what is Madhu and Kaitaba. What is Madhu? The desires which we have. The desires, intense desire, kama and greed. Kaitaba, aversion, hatred, this quality. They represent Madhu, Kaitaba, they represent these two qualities. Like that I explained of all the other demons. I am not going for that because last time it is there in the last class. You can go and hear them. Just to mention here, now these two, Madhu, Kaitaba, have come to kill Brahma. So in us too, these qualities are there. Intense desire, the lobha, what is that? Greed. Master used to always tell, what is that? Kamini Kanchana. What is that Kamini Kanchana? This whole world, he used to tell this whole world, you can simplify to Kamini Kanchana. What is Kamini? For all the thing, it is lust, intense desire. Kanchana is gold. What is meant by gold here? It is the greed. Greed. So these two natures. See here, Madhu and Kaitaba. Aversion, hatred. Now we have this thing. What is that? Two things are there in us. We have desire. We want to obtain some things. What is that? For our senses, the eyes, the ears, the skin and other things. There are sense objects which gives us joy. So what do? We want to get it. We think on it. So the desire becomes intense. We want to obtain it. So now, what is that? The desire becomes intense. As Krishna in Bhagavad Gita tells, Dhyayate Vishyan Pumshaha, Sangasteshu Upajayate, Sangat Sanjayate Kamaha. When you think and see something which you want to enjoy, then the desire becomes intense. That is called Kamaha. Now, when the desire becomes intense and now that there is obstruction. there is obstacle. See, there is some objective desire. Now, you are not the only person aspiring for that. There may be so many other people aspiring for that too. So what happens? Somebody will come to take it. You too want to take it. What happens? You get angry on that person because he is obstructing you. That person gets anger on you because you are obstructing his desire. So that is called krodha. Due to, see, the desire, intense desire, you are getting anger. If somebody is angry, if somebody is getting angry, that means you have intense desire, unfulfilled desire. That is the reason for anger. So, anger is called as the elder brother of desire, kama. So now, suppose your desire is fulfilled. Now, if there is obstruction, you get angry, krodha. Your desire is fulfilled. What does it happen? You want to enjoy it more. You want to get more. You get money, some money. Your mind is not keeping quiet. You want more. You eat something. You go to some hotel or restaurant, you eat pizza or something, whatever you like. Then again you get desire, I want to eat more. You'll be rushing here and there, collecting money. So when your desire is fulfilled, what happens? Lobha. What is lobha? Greed. So that is, master indicates as kanchana, gold, greed. So this whole universe is nothing play of desire and greed. Desire and greed. Now, when suppose you like something, when that obstruction comes, you will start hating that person. Or now you like some items, you can't get it. Or now you like sweets, let us hope. Now you get diabetes. Now you will start aversion towards sweet. Earlier, you liked that sweet, but after getting diabetes, you will start aversion, hating it. So that is called ishta, anishta. Liking, intense desire, then when there is obstruction, problem, anishta, aversion. So madhu is intense desire, kama, the demoniacal character in us. Okay, you should have desire, very good, but it should not become too much. Too much of desire is bad. People, if you have desire, that's why what do? The fourfold thing in this universe, what you aspire for is dharma, artha, kama, moksha. What is artha? Artha means wealth, which you have to enjoy. Kama means desire, which has to be fulfilled. So why has it been sandwiched between dharma and moksha? What is dharma? Righteousness. So what is that? Artha means wealth. How should you get the wealth? It should be always got by the righteous means. It should not be unrighteous. You should not eat the food or enjoy that which has been earned unrighteously. That's why the first, sorry for that, the first pillar which everybody has to aspire is dharma, righteousness. Then come artha, wealth, kama, desire. So you can fulfill your desire, you can earn wealth, but what should it be motivated with? Righteousness. Then what should we always be happy with righteousness, doing that good things and do some rituals and earn some money in the right means and enjoy and keep quiet there? No. What is the final goal? Final goal is moksha, freedom, liberation. So, see, our religion gives not just enjoyment and also this thing, you can enjoy, you can fulfill your desire, but it should be always sandwiched between dharma and moksha. So that is what our religion teach. But when the desire is not fulfilled with righteousness, you become too greedy, then that is dangerous. So you will get too much intense. Madhu means sweetness, you want to enjoy it. That is madhu, the demon. Not following the righteous path. Then what is aversion? When you don't like somebody obstructing or you don't like something, then you will get aversion. That is kaitabha. See, these are all the demoniacal quality which is within us. So when you pray to the Divine Mother, what happens? She comes down and she will wake up the Lord Vishnu. Where is he? Narayana means one who is sleeping, making our heart as a bed and sleeping there is Narayana. So the Divine Mother removes the tamas, the inertia, the procrastination, the laziness, she takes out when you pray to the Divine Mother. Then Narayana is awakened, the Atman is awakened. Then you go towards liberation. So in your day-to-day life, how can we connect Madhu Kaitaba, the Divine Mother, who is that here Mahakali? So you got the connection, making it relevant. That's why I always, after studying this, we should make it relevant to our life. Otherwise, just chanting, knowing the meaning, what is that to me? Why should I study it? Now, see, it has been made relevant into my life. Now I can chant this and enjoy every bit of it. Now, if you tell the name of Achyuta, unfailing, infallible, you feel so happy to call the Lord as Achyuta. Likewise, now we will go forward. What is that? The Brahma, the creator Brahma is telling Divine Mother, O Mother, let Vishnu means all pervasive Lord, the master of the world, be quickly awakened from sleep and rouse up his nature to slay these two great asuras. So in our life, Vishnu is sleeping in the form of Narayana in our heart. When you pray to Divine Mother, what happens? Kundalini, the Divine Mother sleeping in the Muladhara Chakra like a coiled up snake. When you do sadhana, bhajans and everything, pray to God, do the japa, the Kundalini, the Divine Mother is awakened from the Muladhara. Then she will awaken the Atman and go and merge in the Sahasrara, in the Shiva. See, everything is so beautiful. It is connected into our life. So now when we pray to the Divine Mother, she will awaken the Atman or Vishnu who is sleeping, Narayana who is sleeping in us. And then we can proceed towards liberation. That's why you can see here, O Mother, awaken from sleep and rouse up his nature. So what if Vishnu is roused up? No, you have to rouse up the real nature of ours, that is the Atman, the Narayana who is sleeping within us, and proceed towards liberation. Why should he be woken up? To slay these two great asuras. If he slays there some 1,000 years back, what is that to me? Is to slay the important obstacles in my spiritual life or any life is Kamini Kanchana. See, Master has already told. What is that? Madhu Kaitapa, the demoniacal nature. What is Madhu? Intense desire, lust, kama. What is Kaitaba? Aversion, hatred and other things. Okay, now we'll go forward. Rishiruvacha, the Rishi said. Who is the Rishi here? We have studied from earlier, Sumedha. These two, the Vaishya, the businessman, and the king, Surata and Samadhi, they were deceived from their own relatives and other ministers. So Raja or the king lost his kingdom. So he came to the forest thinking what happened. So deceived by his own ministers. And there the Vaishya, the businessman, was put out by his own wife and children. They took away all his property and put him out of the house. So very worried, he came to the forest. Both of them met together, came to the Rishi here, the Medhas, Sumedha, and they asked a question, why is it, even though my own relatives and my own people have deceived me, yet I'm having attachment to them. Our own children will have put out of our house. They will ill-treat us. Sometimes even they may beat the father and mother. But yet they won't give up their children at all. They'll be still going. Why? That attachment. So here the same way, all that is happening in our life, this happened to these two people too. Now they are asking the Guru, the Sumedhas, why is this attachment? Why are we still having that attachment to the Sumedhas? The Samadhi is asking the Vaishya, to my wife and to my children, though they have deceived me, put me out of my house, beating me out, taking away all my property, still I am having that love towards them or the attachment. Why is this? Then Sumedas is talking about this is all because Mahamaya, the power of Maya, she puts us, we are all Parabrahma Swarupa. We are of the nature of Narayana or Shiva or Parabrahma Swarupa. But we have been put into this kind of attachment by the power of Maya. What is she? So can you explain about the Divine Mother, her manifestation? Then the first chapter started, Mahakali. Then the Mahakali Dhyanam. So the whole universe is created by the Divine Mother, the three qualities, Tamas, Rajas and Sattva. So Mahakali represents the Tamas. Then Mahalakshmi represent the Rajas. Then Mahasaraswati represent the Sattva. So all these qualities now we are studying about Mahakali, Tamas. So now you can see that comes here. What is that? See, again and again I have to go back because you will have already forgotten the earlier context. So though we have to go forward quickly, I have to sometime go back to make you understand the thing. So now let us go forward. The Rishi said, there the Devi of delusion, Tamas. What is that word used here? Evam stuta tada Devi tamasi tatra vedasa tamasi. The quality of sleep, the quality of inertia, all these quality, laziness, procrastination, sleep, delusion, attachment is due to tamas, the quality of tamas, inertia. So, O Mother, who is the goddess of that quality, tamasi, the Devi of delusion, extolled thus by Brahma, there the Devi of delusion, that is tamasi here, in that delusion, the explanation is given are according to the three gunas of nature. Mahamaya has taken three forms, Mahakali, Mahalakshmi and Mahasaraswati being her tamasika, that is Mahakali, Rajasika is Mahalakshmi and Satvika form, I have explained that just now. So now there the Devi of delusion, tamasi, extolled thus by Brahma, the creator, she has been now glorified. He chanted that mantra, that Brahmo Vacha, from up till now, it was the praise. So when she is praised, she becomes happy and she will bless you. If you chant that, that's why when you chant this, Brahmo Vacha and other things, it is all extolling the mother. Mother becomes very happy. Then she woke up, allowed Vishnu to wake up and kill those two demons. So in us too, she will wake up and then she will destroy this, the bad nature in us, the demoniacal nature, and allow us to be in bliss and happiness. So we have to glorify the Divine Mother. That is the reason we are chanting all these Saptashati and doing the Devi Mahatmyam and the Havan, the Chandi Homa and all that thing, because when we chant, she will be pleased and allow us to get that bliss, eternal bliss and freedom. So now, there the Devi of delusion extolled. So when you chant all these things, there is benefit. The mother will be very happy when glorified. When we chant, don't think that simply chanting all these verses is useless. No, it will be very helpful. We have to chant it. That's why we are learning to chant. When you chant, the Divine Mother will be very happy. Mahakali extolled. When Brahma extolled her, thus she became very happy. Brahma, the creator, in order to awaken Vishnu for the destruction of Madhu and Kaitaba. So what did she do? She drew herself out from the eyes, mouth, nostrils and arms and heart and breast and of Vishnu and allowed him to wake up. And what did she do? Did she simply wake up Vishnu and go away? No. She appeared in the sight of Brahma. She gave the vision, her vision. So that she has a form, she has given the vision. So we will chant that verse. What is that verse? 92. Madhukaita bhau duratmanau ativirya parakramau krodha raktekshana vattum brahmanam janitodyamau So now how to chant it in this particle form? Madhukaitabhau duratmanau, Madhukaitabhau duratmanau, Ativirya parakramau, Ativirya parakramau, Krodha rakte kshanavatum, Krodha rakte kshanavatum, Brahmanam janitodyamau, Brahmanam janitodyamau. So here she drew herself out from his eyes, mouth, nostrils, arms, heart and breast, and appeared in the sight of Brahma of inscrutable birth. Now, Samuthaya tatastabhyam yuyudhe Bhagavan Harihi Pancha Varsha Sahasrani Bahu Praharano Vibhuhu. Now here you can see earlier in our verses, Netrabhya Nasika Bahu Hridayebhyaha Tatorasaha. So they are all, Netra means the eyes, Nasika means the nose, Bahu means the arms, Hridaya means the heart. Then the rasa means from the mouth, because we taste everything rasa from the mouth. So the Divine Mother withdrew herself from that. That is being chanted in the 90th verse. Then the 91st verse also we studied about that. Now we can see the Divine Mother Mahakali appearing in front of Brahma. So now you should also assume how Mahakali has come and stood in front of Brahma. You can also imagine how Mahakali is standing. So for that, for us to imagine and also get an idea of Mahakali, I will also take you through the vision given by Mahakali to Sri Ramakrishna. Then you will get that idea of that Mahakali. You have seen some of the photos of Mahakali. Now when you see how Sri Ramakrishna, who was the avatar of Vishnu, when he gets, how did he get it? He took the form of a human being, like an ordinary human being. He assumed all the weaknesses of human being. He did practice spiritual practices, and then he realized Mother Kali, Mahakali. How did he do that? We will see. That will inspire us. And also we get the method by which we can realize the Mother. So vision of Mother Kali. Because now she gave the vision, Mahakali gave the vision to Brahma. So there in the life of Sri Ramakrishna we see Mother Kali is giving the vision to Ramakrishna. Let us see that. We were told by the Master himself that one day at that time he sang for the Divine Mother. See, Ramakrishna, when he took the avatar also, he is singing the glory of Mother. So when you sing, when you do the bhajans, when you chant the mantras, Mother will be pleased. So now you see, he sang for the Divine Mother to hear and then prayed to her. So you should pour out your prayer from the heart. The prayer should not be mechanical. You should pour out your feelings of the heart, bhava, to God. That is prayer. Not just mechanically, somebody has told you something, you will get something there in the books and go on repeating that like a parrot. No, it should be with full of feelings. So now Master is showing how is he. He then prayed to her, weeping, tears, weeping in his eagerness to have the vision of the Mother. O Mother, dost thou not, O Mother, hear even a little of the many prayers I address to thee? Thou didst show thyself to Ramaprasad in Bengal. Earlier to Sri Ramakrishna, there was one great devotee of Kali, Ramaprasad. He has written many songs on the Divine Mother. Sri Ramakrishna used to sing his songs. So Mother as a small girl, when this Ramaprasad, he was a householder and a great devotee of the Divine Mother. He used to be weaving the things. His work was to make cots and other things from some of the fabric or from the locally available material. He would be weaving. While he was weaving, the mother, he would be closing his eyes and singing the praise of mother and weaving. At that time, Ma Kali used to take the form of a small girl and come and give him that and help him to weave that. So he used to sing the name of Mother Kali. So now, see, we can use our jealousy, all our negative qualities, make it positive. We should not suppress the qualities in us. What should we do then? Hatred, anger, desire, all these qualities, if you suppress it, after some time it will come with redoubled force and trouble you. So what are we to do with these qualities? We should not suppress them. Then what are we to do? We should sublimate them. You should give it a high turn, a very Godward turn. So how now see Ramakrishna is giving a Godward turn to his jealousy. All of us have jealousy, isn't it? When we see some other, you can see both men and women. I will just give the example of women. So another woman is wearing a very good necklace or some earring, golden or something. The other woman gets jealous. She will go and start fighting with the husband or somebody. I didn't get it, go and get it. So the fighting will start. So jealousy. Men also will have, that fellow has taken a very good car or a race car or a sports car or a special motorbike. I don't have a David Harley motorbike or something. I don't have that. He will become jealous. So now how to give this jealousy, whichever bad negative qualities you have, how to give it a Godward turn. So Master is showing this, how that now is quarreling, fighting, crying with the mother and telling, oh mother, you gave vision to Ramaprasad. Why are you not giving it to me? See, jealousy so nicely turned towards God. All the negative qualities, if you turn towards human being, it becomes a cause of attachment and suffering for you. All the negative qualities which you have, anger, hatred, everything, turn it towards God, then it will divinize you. That is called sublimation, not suppression. You should not suppress it. If you suppress, then it will come back with redoubled force. Do not separate, turn it, give it a Godward turn. Then that will be sublimated. See now here, how Master is giving that quality of jealousy very nicely, a Godward turn. What is he telling? He prayed to her, weeping in his eagerness to have the vision of mother. O mother, do thou not, O mother, hear even a little of my prayers, many prayers I address to thee. Thou did show thyself to Ramaprasad, that great saint. You came in that form of a girl and you were helping him. You gave him the vision. Why are you not giving it to me? See, it is jealousy, but given a Godward turn. Jealousy for God, turn towards God. Then it is divinizing. It will give you the vision of the mother. See, all the negative qualities, you can use it nicely. Sublimation. Do not suppress it. Let it be there. It will be there in every one of us. But give it a Godward turn. That will purify you. See, Master is showing. O mother, dost thou not, O mother, hear even a little of the many prayers? If you have that fighting quality, quarreling with everybody, use that. Start quarreling with God. Turn it towards God. The Master is quarreling with mother, you see here. Don't you hear my prayer, mother? How nicely he is fighting with mother. So you can learn from Master. That's why Master has taken a human form in this Kali Yuga. How to teach us how to go towards God. You can't talk to God. So we have to learn from everything of Master here. So what is he telling? Can't you hear, mother, even a little of the many prayers I address to thee? It is showing how to pray also. Thou didst show thyself to Ramaprasad. You gave vision, you gave darshan to Ramaprasad. Why only him? Why not to me? Why shouldst thou not then reveal thyself to me? See, jealousy, turn towards God, has made so wonderful thing. It has become a prayer. Now, let us see what happened then. Like that, every day master is praying, singing and quarreling with mother. Just like the child goes, the baby goes and talks, and if mother doesn't give the toy or money for ice cream, the baby will go jump and cry to the mother. Like that he used to say. A master used to say, there was then an intolerable anguish in my heart because I could not have a vision. That's called vyakulata. We also feel that anguish when the child wants to see the mother or the father, or the mother and the father have lost the baby somewhere. Then how will they be feeling that anguish to find the child, or the child feeling the anguish when it doesn't see the mother? That feeling in the heart is called vyakulata. Divine discontentment. We use it in the worldly sense, we have it. But when you turn that anguish towards God, it becomes divine discontentment. Now suppose a young couple or boy and girl are in love with each other. You can see if they don't see each other, how much anguish will be there in their heart. So you can take the example. In your own life you will have undergone that. So now turn it towards God, your Ishtadevata. That anguish that I have not had the vision of God. Am I really feeling that? But in the worldly relation, you really feel. Do I really feel to God, towards God like that? Master is showing. So, just as a man, how could Master feel that anguish for Mother Kali to have her vision? Just as a man wrings a towel. What is wringing? Not R-I-N-G-I-N-G, but it is W-R-I-N-G. When the wet towel you take to remove the water, how do you do? Wring it to remove the water. Like that, when he would feel for mother, he would feel that somebody is wringing his heart. That was the intense pain he used to feel because he couldn't have the vision of Mother Kali. See, that should be the intense feeling. Then mother will give you vision. Simply parrot prayer will not do. You cannot deceive God. You should have that intense feeling. See, Master is showing us. That's why Lord Vishnu came down, took the human form, and is a gospel everywhere in the life of Sri Ramakrishna. You can see that he has given us how to pray, how to feel for mother. So, just there was then an intolerable anguish in my heart because I could not have vision of Mother Kali. Just as a man wrings a towel forcibly to squeeze out all the water from it, I felt as if somebody caught hold of my heart and my mind and was wringing them likewise. So it is, his feeling for the mother was so intense, the pain. Greatly afflicted with the thought that I might never have mother's vision, I was in great agony. Do you feel like that for God? I thought that there was no use in living such a life. My eyes, these are all words of Master. There in Dakshineshwar, in the temple, Kali temple of Dakshineshwar, he was now feeling and crying to mother in the Kali temple in Dakshineshwar. So you have to imagine all that scene there, like a picture in front of your eyes. I was in great agony. I thought there was no use in living such a life without the vision of my mother. So my eyes suddenly fell upon the sword. How could the sword come there? Yes, in Kali temples, there will be a big sword, like this, big sword. Why? To give sacrifice of goats and other things, Bali. It will be there in the temple. Even now, if you go to India, in the Kali temple, it will be there. If you go to the Dakshineshwar temple, Kali Ghat, you can see that sword still there. So Master saw it, that sword, which is there for giving sacrifice of the goat. My eyes suddenly fell upon the sword that was there in the mother's temple. I made up my mind to put an end to my life with it. What is the use of living without mother, without the vision of mother? So, my eyes suddenly fell upon the sword that was there in the mother's temple. I made up my mind to put an end to my life with it. That very moment, like one mad, I ran and caught hold of that sword with it. Then I was about to chop off my head. Master wanted to chop off his head with that sword. I was about to hit his neck. I made up my mind to put an end to my life with it. That very moment, like one mad, I ran and caught hold of the sword. When I was about to cut off my head, suddenly I had a wonderful vision of the mother. He had the vision of the mother, Mahakali. See? Brahma is also having the vision of the mother here, Chaturmukha Brahma. Now Vishnu, Gadadhara Vishnu, who has taken the form of Sri Ramakrishna, is also having the form of mother, vision of mother, Mahakali. And what happened? And I fell down unconscious. I did not know what happened then in the external world, how that day and the next slipped away. He was in that beautiful joy of having the vision of the mother. The body has lost consciousness, but within is having the vision of the mother. 2 days has passed, slipped away. I did not know what happened then in the external world, how that day and the next slipped away. But in my heart of hearts, there was flowing a current of intense bliss with the vision of the mother. Never experienced before. Ananda, bliss. And I had the immediate knowledge of the light. So mother showed like the light. What do you tell in Gayatri Mantra? Bhargo devasya dhimahi om bhur bhuvaswaha tat savitur varenyam. Then you tell Bhargo devasya dhimahi. Bharga means light. Devasya of the Lord. Dhimahi I meditate upon. So I meditate upon the light here. Master is seeing that light of the mother. So he's telling, see, he's expressing what is happening. Even if it is unconscious, he's having the consciousness within. My heart, but in my heart of heart, there was flowing a current of intense bliss, never experienced before, and I had the immediate knowledge of the light, Bhargaha, that is mother. I had the immediate knowledge of the light that is mother. Bhargaha devasya dhimahi. I meditate upon the light of the God, the creator God. So now he is having that. Now we do not know what is happening, but on another occasion, Master is explaining about that vision. So I will stop here and continue that explanation of the vision of the mother in during some other classes. Now this much is enough. The beautiful, you can picturize the form of Mahakali, having that vision. There Brahma in our chanting is having the vision of the mother. Mother gave up Vishnu sleeping there in Yoga Nidra from his heart, from his eyes, from his ears, from his everything she gave out and took the form of Mahakali there and is giving the vision to Brahma because he praised her with that Brahma, this Stutihi Brahmo Vacha. Here I told how Master praised, extolled and prayed to Mother with that eagerness of the heart, Vyakulata, and how Mother gave the vision. So these are all not bogus. We should never use the word mythology. Mythology comes from the word myth. Myth means false. It is not mythology. It's all true. Master has experienced. That's why Master came in this avatar to show that all that is in the scriptures are true. And he himself experienced it. See now, he's having the vision of the mother. And he's shown how to pray and how to do all that thing. So that's why I brought in the vision of Master here. There Brahma is having the vision and all of us are. You can imagine, even though the Lord might have not given you the vision, you can Imagine that, picturize it, how Master, the Mahakali, just picture the Mahakali. Now we shall hear that Sarva Mangala Mangalye, the extolling of Mother, Divine Mother by Devatas, which is very, very special.
Sarvamangala Mangalye Shiva